good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Hey, how's everybody doing on this bright and beautiful Thursday morning? Hope that this audio video clip finds everybody doing well. Hey, I'm going to get right to it. By the way, do you have a tall one with you? I have my tall one with me. That's a great way to start the day. Whether it's tea, coffee, lemonade, whatever you like, start your day with a refreshing beverage. Hey, listen, what you see pictured here, it says healthy taters. Okay. And I understand that this is a southern term, taters. And to be honest with you, I heard the term taters from a product that is sold in the grocery store years ago. So I was never familiar with that term, but I think it's cute and I use it. So there you go. I surprised a friend recently. Anyway, listen, I'm talking to you today about a healthy alternative to greasy snacks. Now, potato by potato. Potatoes are a very inexpensive way to fill up, get some nutrition, and more importantly, they're delicious. Just saying, just saying. So today, I took out my trusty air fryer. Now, by now, some of you might be sick about hearing about my air fryer stories, but I couldn't help it. This picture here was actually made earlier today, okay? And I said, you know something, I'm just going to do it. So I have a very simple recipe that works for my air fryer. It's a small model, and for me, this works. So basically what you do, what I did, I bought a new potato, bought a few of those. You know, with the thin skin, those new potatoes, or some people call them white potatoes. I don't know what anybody else calls them, but I believe I call them new potatoes. They have a very, very thin skin to it. So, of course, I cleaned, the exterior. And what I did, I took these potatoes and I sliced them up and I soaked them in a little bit of the salty water, like a little bit of a brine. And I did that for about, you don't have to do it too long. You could do it anywhere from about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I cut it up into slices and into wedges. And then I added a little bit of paprika type powder and a little bit of salt on top if you want. It's optional. You don't have to do it. What you prefer in reference to taste. So all I did was I put that into the air fryer and I set that thing at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Now, depending on the size that you make, I would say that my size is probably about somewhere between about a half an inch thick. Now, of course, you're going to end up with some wedges, which to me is the best part because I leave the skin. So it sort of formulates like a little skin kind of crusty exterior to it. And I'm telling you, this was hands down, out of all the things that I tried to make and did make with the air fryer, hands down, I don't think I will ever go back to frying a potato ever again, frying it the traditional way. And it occurred to me because potatoes are so delicious, it was off the chain. In fact, to be honest with you, I was on a video chat with our dear friend Steve Young when I tried it. And the first thing I said to him, you could verify it with him, I said, off the chain. That was my total reaction. So it occurred to me, I said, you know what, let me just, tell you guys about this today. Normally Friday's Food Friday, and today's Thursday, but I'm still going to do a Food Friday show. So what? You have a food show on Thursday and a food show on Friday. It'll work out. It'll be okay. Just saying, just saying. But I had to let you know that I really, really, really am pushing the envelope for anyone who's like minding their calories, don't like to use grease or oil. And the best part of oil, clean up. Did I just say the best part of oil? I didn't mean that. The best part of oil, let's start this over. The best part of all is no oily cleanup. Yay! Not to mention the fat, not to mention the calories, and of course, at the end of the day, the cost. Because oil is not cheap. So if you're looking to save a calorie or two. Now, okay, for people who are minding their carbs, here's what I do. This is me, Janet, talking. I eat a very low-carb breakfast. If I have carbs, I'll have them around lunchtime, which is the time that I ate this. I'm recording this on Wednesday, even though you're hearing it on Thursday. So Wednesday morning, going into lunchtime, I made these. This was my lunch, okay? This is all I wanted. I didn't want anything else with it. And this did the trick for me. So, just saying, I mean, how inexpensive is this? How easy? I will never go back to frying potatoes again in oil and grease. Now, the only way that I used to do them back in the day was either boil it to get that effect or bake it. I don't feel like running an oven for an hour in the summer just to bake, potatoes. I'm not saying they're not delicious. Of course they are. But for me, I don't feel like boiling a potato for the same effect. Well, you could have the fun of a fried potato without the grease of a fried potato. You see where I'm going with this? So, listen, I do not own stock in the air fryer company. So, I'm just saying, but this one was absolutely 100% winner. The other things that I tried, some were about 75% winner. The sweet potatoes were excellent. I'd say that ranks at about 85%. But doing this with the new potato, I'm telling you, 110% winner. So there. Okay. Hey, listen, I hope everybody has a wonderful upcoming day. And if you have an air fryer, cut up a potato, throw it in. But you know what trick did work? Soaking the slices or the wedges that you get for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, you put a little salt in the water if you want, put a little seasoning on top before you throw it in your air fryer, and voila, 20 minutes later at 350, you got yourself some really nice potatoes. P.S. This is also a great snack alternative at night instead of popcorn. If you have the kids, you know what I'm saying? It's really very healthy and guilt-free. So there. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And today I am going to end this video with a little bit of music. Have a great day.